AVP Global School, your child's first step towards 21st century education. Learn with joy and learn more. Hey children, welcome back to class 4 online session. Hope all of you do good at home. And we were discussing about lesson number 3, animals and how their life goes on. We have completed about parts of an egg. And let us learn something new in today's session. Before getting into the lesson, let us see the game. Oh, you're excited it's a game. Yes, and this game is more interesting one. The girl is jumping like a frog. Yes, it is the same game which you are thinking. It is frog jumping race. Have you played this? Yes, it is very interesting game. Even I have played in my childhood days. But I stood last every time. So, today our discussion is about frog. Life cycle of a frog. Let us see it. First, a frog lays thousands of eggs in a stagnated place, like a stagnated water, like lakes or ponds. It lays many eggs at a time in a place which are called as spawns. And these eggs are surrounded by a jelly substance which protects the eggs. Later, these eggs develop into tadpoles. These tadpoles are more like a fish. They breathe with help of gills. Later, these tadpoles develop limbs. These tadpoles, after 6 weeks, they develop limbs and it becomes like this, tadpoles with legs and hands. And then this develops into a froglet. See, you can see it has grown, but it has a tail. It is a froglet. And then later it develops into a frog. To develop from a frog into from a tadpole to frog, it takes almost 12 weeks. Later, this frog becomes adult and then this too lays the eggs and this process will be continuous. These are the different stages of life cycle of frog. And yes, what is this also called as? This is also called as metamorphosis, the process of any animal changing from egg changing into an adult. All the processes that it is undergoing, it is called as metamorphosis. In the previous class, we have discussed about metamorphosis of a chick. Now we are discussing metamorphosis of a frog. You can also look how it actually happens. A tadpole growing bigger and bigger and bigger. It is developing limbs. You can even see. Then now it has become a froglet. Froglet become into a frog. This is how a frog grows. And then not only frogs, insects are also oviparous animals. What are oviparous? Which produce by laying eggs. So, their life cycle also have different metamorphosis. Let us see what is it. We will first see about life cycle of a housefly. Housefly lays eggs. It lays hundreds of eggs in a place. And then these eggs develop into larvae. It looks like a worm. It is called as larvae, and larvae of housefly have a special name. It is a maggot. And then this larvae develops into a pupa. This is cocoon. Pupa. It covers itself with some fiber. Larvae becomes in this form. This pupa covers with cocoon, and then this develops into a housefly. This housefly becomes adult and again lays eggs. So this process will keep on continue. And these are the stages of a housefly. So these are also called as metamorphosis of a housefly. Now let us see the homework. It's time for the homework. Life cycle of the frog. Arrange the given animals according to their stages. Put first stage of life cycle, which you have seen in metamorphosis of frog, like laying eggs. In the same way, eggs develop into what? Put it, identify and put it. And then, thank you. Hope you have enjoyed today's class. We'll come in the next class with new discussion.